Good morning once again, and welcome to our channel Naija Pikin, and thank you very much for all the support you've been giving us and all the comments. And please do not forget to like and subscribe anytime you log into this channel. Today, from our previous videos, we've been talking about receptor and effector and wetin be their function and how they transmit stimuli into impulse before we go act towards that particular stimulus. But I want to take our minds back to where it all started from, the nervous system. Okay, so the little example I want to give for this short video, you see, the way our body today reacts, how we react to external stimulus, things where they meet us, and how we react to them. They get waiting for our body where they come together to do that coordination. For example, like you want waka, maybe say you go waka, you go leave your hand for back. You go work out with all your body. So things they inside our body where they come together to give us that coordination as human beings. And the responsibility of those particular organs for our body, now they determine how we react. Waiting they do inside our body, now they determine how we react. So the meaning of waiting I just talk now they call coordination. So this is how the brain looks like. This is my diagram actually, but you can get a better picture of how the brain looks like from different textbooks and even online, so that you get a better picture of what I'm trying to talk about. Okay, in all the characteristics of humans and a living organism in general, the nervous system of this particular organism, the living organism, is responsible for coordination in conjunction with the endocrine system. But we'll talk about the endocrine system later. So nervous system. The nervous system is responsible for a coordination of this particular stimuli, how we react to our external forces where they meet us as human beings with that. So coordination, now I want to define coordination, how we coordinate, how we waka, how we talk, how we see. Why we say if we talk, our ear no they work. Why we say things like that? Because when you talk, now your mouth they use no be your ear. When you hear, now your ear they use no be your mouth. So these particular things get how brain they react towards them. So, but I will give you a point on which one are supposed to know for this particular topic. So number one, what we'll see is coordination. Coordination. Number two, the brain. Number three, central nervous system. Number four, peripheral nervous system. So I will just abbreviate them. When if you go online or textbooks, you can check the meaning. Autonomic. Nervous system. We talk about somatic nervous system. We'll talk about reflex action. We will talk about stimuli and impulse. We will talk about action potential. So for our next video, we will enter this particular subtopics we are just right now, so that we will really know how our body help us in general to take response to external stimulus, which is irritability. The ability of the body to respond to stimulus is equal to irritability. So irritability is how the nervous system tends to bring different parts of the body, different parts of the nerves, bring all of them and harmonize them so as to give a better result on how to respond to external stimulus. That is the definition of coordination, a process whereby all parts of your body are able to harmonize, that means to come together to respond to a particular stimulus. That is the function of the nervous system. And the nervous system does not do that except using different parts of the brain and the spinal cord. So the nervous system now, if they ask you what be nervous system, now you supposed to know, because from my own definition you go fit get 1 or 2 points. So if I want to define nervous system, if I were you, I would talk say nervous system now the system where they help us bring different parts of our body together so that we will feel response to what they meet us by using nerve cells and by using all these things where I just mentioned and plenty. So in definition, please take this particular points, these points so they put inside the talk. Now I go use to define nervous system. So nervous system is a system that is responsible for a living organism to respond to external stimulus by the brain, the spinal cord, the central nervous system, what have you. So it is very simple. Waiting body they use to take response to waiting they meet up, and waiting even the inside body. Central, the nervous system, and the nervous system, it get brother way they use. In brother day way, it has go tell him brother say, bros, come help me, make we take response to waiting they meet us, which is the endocrine system. Endocrine system. Endocrine system. Endocrine, that means now inside body they produce an endocrine or hormonal system. The hormone system, hormones for our body, we will talk about that one. So now these two systems, they come together to give us coordination. So I would like Mukuna drop some comments on how una want make I take define coordination for una, and if you get a better definition, please don't forget to comment on the video and tell us more on how to improve this video. Thank you. So this is the brain. So I could just give you a little points. There's a reason why I did not label them, so that in our next video we'll dwell on it more. So there's a reason why I just want to give you some key points on which now we'll talk about. Nervous system. The nervous system is the system that is responsible for the organism to respond to external stimulus. And this nervous system, they divided into two. One, we get the central nervous system. Two, we get the peripheral nervous system. Peripheral nervous system. So if they ask you what is responsible for coordination in the body, you tell them nervous system. The nervous system is divided into what? You tell them the nervous system, they divided into two. One, we get central nervous system. Now they call CNS in abbreviation. Two, we get peripheral nervous system. Now they call PNS in abbreviation. So we don't get this one. First, nervous system. Two, it is divided into two: central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. Simple. So you don't need to go stress yourself. They read plenty talk. The function of nervous system now to coordinate body so that they will feel response to stimulus. We don't get that one. Now we will continue. Now the central nervous system, they divided into two. One, we get brain. Two, we get spinal cord. One, we get brain. Two, we get spinal cord. From our last video, I've been telling us, say, brain, now they responsible for everything. So now we're not the center of intelligence with that, now the center of coordination with that, now the